we're coming to you live from the Greensboro Coliseum, NWA World Championship Wrestling. And tonight, we are on the eve of the one and only holiday spectacular, Starrcade. Fans, we are back and we see the big Russian Koloff as he enters the ring.
You know, all you people out there, you think Russian Nikita Koloff has been held down? You think just because Lex Luger, your total package, run around with the United States Championship that he stole from Nikita Koloff, that he's going to stay U.S. champion? Well, I have news for all of you, and I have news for you. Total package. Starrcade tomorrow. Nikita Koloff once again becomes NWA U.S. champion, and that's because I am superior. All you people out there, you wish you were as great as Russian athletes, and you're not. You know you're not. Lex Luger, you know you're not. I have better body, I have better talent, I have more strength than the American.
Lex Luger is here. Member of the Four Horsemen, and he is the reigning NWA United States champion.
Well, apparently the total package, Lex Luger heard what Nikita Koloff had to say, and perhaps has something on mind that he'd like to say as well.
Well, the crowd up and they are loving the appearance of the total package right now. An unusual position for a member of the Four Horsemen to be in.
Let me see if I got this straight. You think you're superior to me? I've got news for you, Jack. I took that title away from you by pinning you. No, I made you quit. And you think you're going to beat me at Starrcade? I told you before, you got lucky. I don't quit referee working with you because, like you, he American. But tomorrow, Starrcade, there'll be no excuse. There'll be nowhere for you to run. Nikita Koloff is going to take total package out once and for all. Well, you know what? It all sounds good. And just to make sure you don't have any more excuses, this was going to be 2 out of 3 falls on the biggest stage we have here in the NWA. Starrcade. Well, that's where you are wrong. It is not going to be 2 out of 3 falls. Because I am going to beat you 2 straight. Well, I'll tell you something right now. Tomorrow, Starrcade, you're going to find out what happens when I put you in the torture rack, not once, but twice. And I am going to make you tap out. You're going to be on the receiving end of the Russian sickle. And you're going to know why Nikita Koloff is the superior wrestler. I am going to prove to all American why Russians superior. Well, you know what? You talk a whole lot, but the reality where I come from is something walks and something talks. And right now, all I can tell with you talking is I need higher boots. You may have all these people that are convinced that believe you that you're not afraid of Nikita Koloff. But I know you are. I see in your eyes. You're a coward. You hide behind referee last time. You have no one to hide behind. Because this time, I will make sure no referee will choose it. I'll tell you something, big guy. You keep making excuses, and I'll keep kicking your ass.
Oh, brother, this one heating up on the eve of Starrcade. The total package, Lex Luger, Nikita Koloff, 2 out of 3 falls. That is going to take place tomorrow as a part of Starrcade, and the United States title will be on the line. All right, fans, welcome back. More World Championship Wrestling. Well, we just saw Nikita Koloff in the total package. Lex Luger going head-to-head in the middle of the ring, face-to-face, and they're talking about the 2 out of 3 falls that will take place tomorrow for the United States Championship as part of Starrcade, the NWA Holiday Spectacular, as we are now joined by the men who will be challenging for the NWA World Tag Team Championship, the Midnight Express, and it's been quite the interesting run for them as of late.
I'll tell you right now, they're getting a title shot somehow, and that's how great Jim Cornette's Warrior team is, because they were on the brink of being suspended for their actions against Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express, who to this point in time still have not returned to active competition here.
All right, we're going to see the Midnight Express as they get ready to go up against the Monkeys, Randy and Bill Mulkey. Quick shoulder tackle by Bobby Eaton, wasting no time at all. Irish whip. As Randy Mulkey into the corner tag made. Dennis Condrey. Here's the drop toe hold, follows up with a big elbow drop. Textbook Midnight Express double teamwork. As we see Condrey taking him over. Well, I'll tell you, the fans right here have been very excited about Starrcade as it approaches. As we watch Dennis Condrey doing the damage here, we talk about what happened to the Rock and Roll Express as Condrey goes to choking away on Randy Mulkey. A lot of people feel that there should have been a suspension. There was a fine. The fine that Jim Cornette could not get out of paying the fine as much as he tried to get out of that as well. Beautiful Bobby continues the assault of Randy Mulkey. Thus far, Bill Mulkey not even in the ring once yet. And if that doesn't change soon, then this one could be all over. There's the double team again. Tag is made. Now both members of the Midnight Express going to work. Double back body drop, got him up in the lights, and Cornette loving what he's seeing thus far. Dennis Condrey has him up by the hair. Sets him up. What's he going to do here? Pile driver? Oh, that's all she wrote right there. I think it's over. Well, I'll tell you, Condrey could probably put Randy away anytime he wants to. Nice move right there by Randy Mulkey. Probably should have used that opportunity to get out of there, and he didn't, and that's backfired on him already. Condrey now Irish whip to the ropes. Knee to the midsection. He sends him again. Doing a hell of a job on this guy right here. Russian leg sweep as well, just to put the damage on. Lunges, tag is made. Clothesline takes him all the way out to the floor. Condrey dropped him on his head on the concrete floor. Oh, man, I'll tell you, this is out of control right here. The Midnight Express trying to send a message, I am sure, to the Road Warriors. You know they've got to be watching. We're going to give you the complete lineup for Starrcade later on this broadcast, fans, but what we're seeing already has been absolutely unbelievable. Bobby Eaton going up to the top now. What is he thinking? He realized he's just a little too far away to make that a reality, I think. Look at that! Randy Mulkey was ready for it. Oh, and he caught him on the backside. Bulldog goes for the cover. Doesn't hook the leg. Will it be enough? No.
Bill Monkey had enough in the gas tank to kick out. I'm not sure that was a smart move, but
Bobby Eaton with a neck breaker. What's he going to do here? Eaton goes to the top rope. This could be it. Alabama leg jam. Call it a night. Hooks the leg. It's all over. Randy Monkey got in the ring, but too little, too late. There are your winners. Will they be victorious tomorrow night at Starrcade? That is yet to be seen.
Well, pretty one-sided match right here for the Midnight Express as we take a look back at some of the highlights in this one. But it won't be as easy as that tomorrow night.
Fans, we invite you to join us tomorrow live from the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. It is Starrcade. As we take a look at the Midnight Express and their manager, James E. Cornette.
I'll tell you, they're going to have to try it again tomorrow against the Road Warriors, and it will not be the same level of competition that they had here tonight. I can promise you that.
Fans, stick around. We got more action coming your way right here on Championship Wrestling. Fans, we are joined by the NWA's World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Tomorrow night, inside the Omni Starrcade, Nature Boy Ric Flair puts the gold on the line against Ronnie Garvin.
I've said for many years, to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. And once again, you're looking at the man. I'm the one who makes everything happen here in the NWA. Ronnie Garvin, you want to cry over spilt milk? You want to talk about lost opportunity? Well, you're running out of time, and you're damn sure running out of excuses, my friend, because tomorrow night, as part of Starrcade, you're going to have the opportunity that you've been crying about, because it's going to be Ronnie Garvin, and it's going to be the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and it's going to be inside of a steel cage, so there's no excuse. Pinfall or submission, that's it. Time to put up or shut up. Now I'm getting ready to go out and have a good time tonight because that's how I roll. Then I'm going to jump in my limousine and we're going to cruise all the way to the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. And then once there, I'm going to climb inside that steel cage. And if you think what Tully Blanchard did to you was bad, wait till you see what I do to you inside of a steel cage tomorrow night, buddy. Diamonds are forever, and so is the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
you heard from the world champion. Tomorrow night, steel cage, pinfall submission only. Ronnie Garvin challenging the world champion Ric Flair. All right, fans, we are back with more action here on TBS Superstation. The Shadow making his way down to the ring. And he's gone up against the man we saw earlier tonight. There he is, Nikita Koloff.
Right now, a Russian nightmare here is something else. Former U.S. champion, and he claims he's going to get it back, and I'll tell you right now, he could. Very capable of doing just that. If anybody can beat the total package whatsoever, I would suggest that it could be a Russian nightmare, Nikita Koloff.
Joined, of course, at ringside by his uncle, Ivan Koloff, another wrestling legend of all time. Bell sounds, action underway. Shadow moving towards the corner, and Nikita Koloff just floors him.
And now he just stands towering over him. That shoulder tackle took it all out.
Look at this Shadow cat. Nikita throws him over to the apron. Thought he was going to knock him off, and that didn't happen. May have made a mistake there to the Shadow. Koloff putting the boot to him. Is this a shadow of things to come? Koloff comes out the back door and again delivers more punishment to the Shadow.
Well, again, he's got Lex Luger tomorrow. 2 out of 3 fall for the United States title. We can only wonder.
Nikita Koloff, gutbuster down across the knee.
And the Shadow rolls out to the apron. He's not safe there, though. If he thinks he is, he's mistaken.
Koloff going to bring him back in the hard way. Driving him into the mat. Oh, he's winding it up. This could be bad news. Russian leg sweep. The Shadow out on the apron. Nikita Koloff looking to bring him in the hard way, and he does.
Well, it's been a one-sided match, and I think we kind of expected it would be, but referee might have to step in at some point and just say that's enough.
Big neck breaker, and he caught him with it. Nikita Koloff, oh, this is about all she wrote.
If he hits, it's over.
There it is, a Russian sickle. Count is out, it's over. Your winner, Nikita Koloff. 2 out of 3 falls tomorrow with Lex Luger for the United States Heavyweight Championship. You got to admit, things looking pretty good right now for Nikita Koloff.
No doubt about that. I think Nikita Koloff feels like there's... Oh, look at this.
Koloff is not done yet. Insult to injury as he continues the attack on the Shadow. All right, fans, we are back, and joining us now, he is the challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship tomorrow night, Ronnie Garvin.
A man with the hands of stone. We heard from the Nature Boy Ric Flair earlier.
You know, Ric Flair, I heard what you had to say. But you seem to be rewriting history just a little bit, my friend. Everybody knows that I was going to take that world title off of you at the Great American Bash. But you couldn't handle it, so you had your horsemen come out and do your dirty work for you, which is the way you get things done. Well, it's not the Great American Bash, and we're going to be inside of a steel cage to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So here's what I'm going to tell you. No, here's what I'm going to promise you tomorrow, Ric Flair. When you see Ronnie Garvin step inside that steel cage and you come walking out with this new championship belt you've been bragging about so much, get a good look at it, because it's the last time you'll ever have it.
Ric Flair apparently didn't jump in that limousine quite as quickly as we thought.
Nature Boy Ric Flair, the world champion, and Ronnie Garvin. Last time these two men had a face-to-face in the ring, Garvin knocked him out cold with that big right hand, and we might have the opportunity for history to repeat itself right here.
Fans here in Greensboro on their feet. The eve of Starrcade.
You know, all I hear is Ronnie Garvin crying and making excuses. I am a man who gets things done. I don't blame anyone, and I sure as hell don't need anyone to win my match.
Well, I'll tell you right now, for someone who doesn't seem to need anyone to win a match, you sure use the Four Horsemen a whole lot to get you over. But I'll tell you, Ric Flair, tomorrow there will be no excuses, is right. Inside of a steel cage, you got nowhere to run, and the hands of stone are going to come for you.
Well, you know, I always say it, I'll say it again. To beat a man, you gotta beat the man. And Ronnie Garvin, I'm here to tell you, you don't have what it takes to beat this man. You, unlike your brother who caught lightning in a jar, will never be world champion.
You know, you mentioned my brother. Let's talk about that for a moment. You thought you were going to take the Garvin name and keep it away from the world title, but that didn't turn out that way. Not only did you not keep the Garvin name off the title once, but now we are going to be the next brothers to be co-holders of the World Heavyweight Championship.
You think you're going to put yourselves in the same category as the Funks? Are you out of your mind? You're lucky to be standing in this ring right now. You're lucky to have this opportunity tomorrow night. And if you think for 1 second, you're going to beat the Nature Boy Ric Flair, you're sorely mistaken, my friend.
You know what? I love the fact that you come across with all the confidence in the world, Ric Flair, because I know, you know that I can beat you. And tomorrow, I'm going to prove it in front of all these people and a worldwide audience on the Nation Network. Ronnie Garvin will be the next World Heavyweight Champion.
Ronnie Garvin, tomorrow night in front of the millions, will be the next notch in the new championship belt of the greatest champion of all time. Woo! And Nature Boy Ric Flair.
You know, Ric Flair, your biggest problem is you talk too much. You think for 1 second I'm worried about all that talk. The only advantage you ever had is gone with a steel cage because there'll be no outside interference and you can't beat me one-on-one.
I can't beat you. I've owned you from the day it stepped into the NWA, and I'm going to own you tomorrow night, Jack. You come on out. You bring everything you got. You bring whatever you want, and you meet me inside with steel cage, and I will be the world champion.
All right, fans, it's on. The Nature Boy Ric Flair, Ron Garvin, tomorrow, Starrcade. Unbelievable. fans, welcome back to Greensboro. We're getting a look at the icon, the man known as Sting. He's going to go up against the television champion Arn Anderson here in the main event tonight. Title is not on the line. We have seen so much action here tonight as we lead into Starrcade in 24 hours time. Fans, you won't want to miss this one. The man you see right here, Sting, he will be joining up with Wahoo McDaniel and Jimmy Garvin. They will take on the trio of Vader, Mean Mark Koloff, and Psycho Sid.
Oh, that's a main event in my book.
Well, that's not the main event. We're also going to see Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard going up against the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA. As we get a look right now at the television champion, Arn Anderson making his way to the ring. Lex Luger, 2 out of 3 falls for the NWA United States Championship going up against Nikita Koloff. The NWA Tag Team title will be defended. The Legion of Doom will be going up against the Midnight Express. And then for the World Championship, Ric Flair and Ronnie Garvin once and for all inside of a steel cage, pinfall or submission only.
And as I understand it, we're also going to see the Florida Tag Team Championship defended.
That's right. Our friends over in Championship Wrestling of Florida will have their tag team titles on the line. We're going to see the fabulous ones, Stan Lane and Steve Kern, going up against the Sheep Herders. Bell Sounds action's underway. These two men meet in the middle of the ring. Big suplex right there by the Stinger. James J. Dillon outside the ring. Sting with the upper hand right now on Arn Anderson. Drops him on his head. As of late, Sting hasn't really been winning some of these big match opportunities that he's been given, and you know he wants to take advantage of this, even though the title isn't on the line. A win goes a long way.
Yeah, definitely. Stinger happens to know that, he's got to put some big matches up and big match together wins, and this is a huge opportunity if he can get a victory over the television champion, even though the title not on the line. This would definitely go a long way to helping boost him in the overall standings here in the NWA. We know he wants the opportunity, and whoever the world champion is after tomorrow night.
Well, title opportunities aren't given out. You have to earn those, and right now Sting is trying to get to that point. Big elbow drop right there. Arn Anderson now win over the Enforcer would definitely have to do a lot to impress the people in the booking committee. As Arn Anderson using the ropes to get back to his feet. That's how badly things have been going for Anderson in this one. But he manages to come out the back door and drop Sting on the back of his head.
Arn Anderson now just taunting Sting, saying, "Come on out and get me if you want me."
Oh, Sting just dropped him. Has him up with that tombstone pile driver. Nailed him with it.
Oh, I think that's all she wrote, and Anderson's in trouble. Arn Anderson, you don't walk that one off, I'll tell you. That's bad news right there. Had his head and his neck compressed into the canvas.
Anderson fighting his way back up. And now he thinks it's over. I don't know. Inverted atomic knee drop. That'll definitely turn the tide. buster, and Sting is in trouble.
Well, I don't like the odds right here.
There's the DDT. Anderson goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Sting gets a shoulder up.
Wow, let's give credit where credit is due. I thought this one was over.
Anderson tried going to the eyes. Sting fights his way out of it. Hard slam right to the corner of the ring. Not a lot of give in that part.
Yeah, if you've got to get slammed, you want it to be near the middle more. There's a little more flexibility in the ring at that point. But once you get to the corner of the apron, it's not so good.
Anderson is in this. Oh, what happened? Sting had the Scorpion Deathlock on, but then he released it. I think Anderson might have been too close to the ropes.
Yeah, I believe that is what it was. He was right there at the ropes, and referee broke it up, I believe.
Running clothesline, and now Sting with the upper hand. Can he maintain this? Nice back elbow by Arn Anderson, and the Enforcer once again with the opportunity, but Sting falls out the back door and drops Anderson with that DDT. Another big elbow drop, nicely done.
Oh, Sting trying to regain, and wait a minute, this could be a problem right here.
The Enforcer down in the middle of the ring. This time there are no ropes. Scorpion Deathlock is on. Referee is in position, and Anderson is in trouble. Could he have him? He couldn't hold it. Goes for the cover, hooks a leg. Oh, he almost got the 3 count.
Oh, Sting not happy about the speed that the referee counted, and he thought it should have been 3.
It was very close. Anderson now shoving Sting to the mat, and now Sting fighting right back up. Went for the neckbreaker. Anderson said, I don't think so. And again, the inverted atomic knee drop will break the momentum, at least momentarily. Spine buster by Anderson. And now Anderson's out about the middle of the ring. Referee gets a 2 count. Sting able to get a shoulder up.
Once again, Anderson is sizing things up.
He's got him. DDT. James J. Dillon is absolutely beside himself. Hooks a leg and gets the win. Well, the bad news for Sting continues on. We take a look back at highlights from this one, fans. We remind you tomorrow night, join us Starrcade right here on the Nation Network exclusively as part of the NWA. Will the Nature Boy Ric Flair be able to successfully defend the title against Arn Garvin inside of a steel cage? The total package, will he still be the United States champion? Or will Nikita Koloff be able to win the 2 out of 3 falls contest? Can the Midnight Express continue their destructive manner when they go up against the Road Warriors? And will that man, Arn Anderson, with his tag team partner, Tully Blanchard, be able to stave off the attack of Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA? Thank you for watching, fans. We'll see you tomorrow as part of Starrcade. So long, everyone.